Kyrie Irving. This guy's a fucking basket case of problems. He really is a basket case of problems, this fucking guy. I used to like him when he was on the Cavaliers. He was a normal dude. After he left the team, he just became like a really crazy nut job. Like, I'm serious, this dude's like a fucking whack job. I swear to God. Like, he's not even NFL, so he's this guy that got like a lot of fucking brain problems or something. Yeah, I used to be a fan of Kyrie when he was on the Cavaliers with LeBron James and Kevin Love, and they won the championship against the Warriors. But after that, after he left the team, he went to the Celtics, and he fucked over the Celtics for like 2 years, and he like bailed on them and went to the Nets. And the Celtics hated him ever since then. The fans like really hated him after that, because he didn't do a goddamn thing when he went to the Celtics. He didn't do a goddamn thing for the team. He didn't do a shit. Like, the second year he was on the Celtics, they lost in the semifinals in the Eastern Conference. They lost in the second round against, I forgot what team, I think it was the Bucks or something, and they just lost. That's it. He didn't even try. He was ball hogging the whole time. It was him shooting the whole time. He didn't pass it to nobody else like Tatum or Brown. It was all about him. And that's the problem with Kyrie. He wants to have his own team, lead his own team, but it's the reason he can't do that. He can't do that. He can't be like LeBron, because he'll never be like LeBron, because he has too much ego and too much pride in himself. That's what his problem is. That's one of his problems. Besides him saying about the earth is flat, and he thinks the world's fucking flat because he's a fucking nutcase. Then he went to the Nets, and Celtics fans hated him ever since he left, because he basically bailed on them and didn't do a goddamn thing. And every time he goes there now to Boston to play a game, they boo the shit out of him. And this motherfucker can't handle the hate. Like, you're a basketball star. You're supposed to get hate. Not everybody's gonna love you. Not everybody's gonna like shake your hand and touch your ass. Like, well, what do you expect? You're supposed to get love and hate. It's basketball. It's part of life. Not everybody's gonna love you like you're God or something, like you're Jesus Christ. And Jesus Christ didn't get all that love like that, because you know what happened to Jesus. Like, Kyrie is like, I don't know what's going on in that dude's fucking head, man. It's like, this dude's like really fucked up in the head or something. And then he goes to the Nets with KD, and for some reason, I thought he wants to have his own team, but now he got his boy KD on him now, his boyfriend now, KD. Okay, I guess you don't want to have your own team anymore now. I just get a bunch of help now. Kyrie needs help. He can't do it by himself. He needs to get KD to help him out win a championship. And guess what? The first season, he didn't do jack shit. He just sat on the bench like a fucking idiot and just watched everyone else play. He wasn't even hurt. He just sat down and did absolutely nothing, because his boy KD was hurt because what happened in the last game against the Raptors. He tore his Achilles when he was on the Warriors. KD against the Raptors, so he set his skinny ass out. The next season, he does the same shit again, but now KD's 100% fine. He's playing, and now the thing with Kyrie is that there's time he plays the game, and other time he doesn't even show up, and other times the game goes on, he plays, but other times he's not there for the next game. Like, he's on and off. Like, you can't do that. You're getting paid a lot of money. NBA is a job, basically. It's a job. It's like regular people that go to corporate businesses and do their jobs, wearing suit and ties, doing their business. The NBA is a job. It's not some hobby. It's a job. These owners are paying you money to play basketball in front of millions of fans. Not standing your fucking ass and be selfish, being a fucking prick. That's what this guy basically is. Like I said, I used to respect this guy. Ever since he left the Cavs, he just went like fucking crazy. Like, he's like not himself anymore. Like, I don't get these NBA players. Why people even respect Kyrie? Like, that dude is like a douchebag. Like, he used to be cool, but then all of a sudden he turns like really negative and crazy and loony. Like, I don't know. I don't want to go inside that guy's head, but he just lost it. He just fucking lost. And do you remember last playoffs? Okay, remember last playoffs? You know, KD. Oh yeah, Harden. I forgot James Harden. Look, Kyrie got to get more help. We got James Harden on the team now too. Now you got James Harden. So much for him having his own team, right? He needs help. Kyrie needs help. He gotta get everybody to help him out. Everyone says LeBron James needs help. The reason why LeBron James gets more people to help him out is because the Nets, basically. The Nets made their own fucking big three. Like, well, what the fuck is LeBron gonna do? Just have this AD and that's it? No, he gotta add somebody else. That's why he got Westbrook now, because it's like, it's ridiculous. Like, everyone wants to be like a big three now all the time. That's why LeBron had to get more help, because the Nets are a bunch of fucking clowns. I mean, if you're a fan of the Nets, that's fine. I have no problem with that. But yeah. So as I was saying with the playoffs, you know what happens in the playoffs? You know what happens? So the Nets and the Bucks are going against each other in Game 7. And guess what? Kyrie's not there. You know why Kyrie's not there? Because the birth of his child was going to happen. Look, I understand that's fine that your wife or your girlfriend's gonna have a birth to your child and stuff, but could you just do that on Zoom or something like that? You know, there's like a really important game going on. You're supposed to go back to help KD and James Harden win the championship or something. No, because he doesn't give a fuck. He don't care about the important game. He doesn't even care. He just stays there all day with the birth of his child and his girlfriend. I mean, that's fine. You want to stay for like an hour or so, but go back to the game and help out your boys out, win the game and shit. Like, what the fuck is that bullshit? Especially Harden. He has like, what was that, a hamstring pull, and he's having a hard time playing out there and stuff. Like, Kyrie does not give a fuck. He don't care. A real basketball player, I guess he gives a shit about winning the game, but he doesn't even show up. He's lazy as fuck. That's the reason like KD wants to keep his ass around, even though this motherfucker don't want to take a vaccine shot, which he should. But I guess he's not gonna do that either because he was reading some kind of weird theory online or something like that, some weird crazy ass insane shit about Satanism or something like that. I'm like, what the fuck? That's what I mean by this guy. This guy's fucking crazy. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, like this guy's a problem. They gotta get rid of Kyrie, man. They gotta trade him, do something. Like he's not gonna take the vaccine. He's not gonna take it because he think he's like the power of the Satan made that stuff or something. Some crazy shit come out of his head again. I don't know why you want to keep something like this around. Like, this dude's like fucking crazy, man. Like, especially when he gets older. Like, imagine he's like in his 50s. Imagine how he's gonna act when he's in his 50s. This dude used to act fucking bonkers as shit. He's like go senile like Joe Biden or some shit. Like what the fuck is going on in this dude's head? I was just trying to figure out. He like watched too many horror movies or something. Like I said, I used to be a fan of Kyrie when he was on the Cavaliers, but ever since he left, he just turns to some fucking whack job, some nutcase. Like this dude's like off his meds or something. I don't get it. I don't get Kyrie. It's like this dude. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't understand why KD want to keep this dude. I mean, because he's like his best friend or something? I don't get it. He's not going to be there for the home games, so why even keep him there? I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, so he only going to be there for just away games and play the away games because he won't take a vaccine shot. Just take the goddamn shot. What the fuck? If you get sick, and you just get better. It's not like the fucking... It's gonna stay your system forever or some shit. You know? I mean, even I hate to take something like that either. I don't want that fucking shit in my arm either, but you're a basketball player. Fucking take it. Well, I guess he's gonna be stubborn and just not take it. He wants to stay home all day and take care of his boo-boo baby or something like that with his girlfriend and shit, I guess. I guess that's more important. Like, what the fuck is that? That's why he's doing it, because he want to be lazy and collect money. They shouldn't even pay him any money either, the owners. Like why you pay this dude just to sit on his ass at the home games and not do anything? He's like, this dude's a bum. Like, he don't do anything anymore. He just want to just collect fucking dollar bills and that's it. He only has like one ring. Wait, he's gonna sit there and do the whole thing, especially like the NBA Finals. Imagine they're playing home in the NBA Finals. He's just not gonna be there. He's gonna be home, stay home with his kid and shit. Like, what the fuck is that? Just wave this dude or something. Oh, you can't wave him. They got to pay him more money, so they can't do that. And also, no one actually wants this dude, so that's gonna be a problem. Because he has zero trade value. I read before, zero trade value. Jesus Christ. Like this dude gets worse like every time. Every age he hits, he gets worse. Earth is flat. Other crazy shit. Like this dude's just, god damn. Imagine what Steve Nash has to go through with this guy. Like he drives Steve Nash crazy. I think that basically happens. He drives that dude crazy, Steve Nash. Like I don't know how he can handle this motherfucker. Like he definitely gets on his nerves too. It's like, where the fuck is Kyrie at? I don't think he's like that though. I don't think he like gets that angry like that. Because Steve Nash looks pretty chill. I don't think he really gets that angry unless I miss something. God damn, like I said, this dude is like a big old fucking basket case of problems. Like, it's just... They can't do anything with this guy. You can't waive him because he's got like a fucking big ass contract. You can't waive the motherfucker. You can't do that. You can't trade him because nobody wants him because he's a nutcase. Nobody wants to deal with a nut problem. So... I don't know what they could do with this wacky Toon guy here. Looney Tune character. I don't know what they're gonna do with him. But they gotta do something with this motherfucker. Unless they can like force a shot in him or when he's like sleeping or something. Like put a fucking vaccine shot when he's like taking a nap or it's like alright, let's get in Kyrie's arm right here. Let's put in his arm when he's sleeping. Like put it right in his arm. He probably start panicking afterwards. And he'd be like, oh, fuck you niggas, I'm out of here. Oh yeah, speaking of that, like I remember a time when Dennis Schroeder, one of the best players, Dennis Schroeder, last season, he called him a nigga and he flipped out of it. He's like, don't use those words. Nigga, it's just a word. Like he thinks Dennis Schroeder is a white master or something. As he's having flashbacks, even though Kyrie wasn't even back then. He's having flashbacks. He thinks Schroeder's a white master, dude. You know, Dennis Schroeder is a black German. This like Kyrie's crazy. He can't handle an N-word from a black dude. It's like me by this dude. I'll tell you about Kyrie. Kyrie's crazy as shit. Like this dude, like he like the dude even looks homeless too. I'm sorry, but this dude looks homeless. Fuck. Like he just lives in a box and eats ketchup out of a Dixie plate or some shit. Thinking the world is flat. God damn, Kyrie. Like, shit.